How are you doing, my brothers and sisters? Today we are going to learn how to ask about quantity, okay? Asking about quantity, very good. To ask about quantity in English, we use what? We use two expressions. We have how many and how much, and it's very easy to use them, okay? I'm going to explain to you the difference about about how many and how much. For how many, we use it for what? For countable nouns. So when we have countable nouns, we use what? We use how many. An example of countable nouns, we have friend, pens, etc. For countable nouns, we have talked about this. We add what? We add S-R-E-S. We can count countable nouns. Okay, very good. For how much, we use uncountable nouns. When we have uncountable nouns, we use what? We use how much. What does it mean, uncountable nouns? We have talked about uncountable nouns. For uncountable nouns, we cannot count them, and we cannot add S-R-E-S. An example of uncountable nouns, we have water, we have milk, and feeling also. Feeling also is uncountable. For example, sadness, happiness, etc. Very good. Here I have written some examples for you for how much, and how many. 3 for each. I'm going to read them for you, but just pay attention because here we have how many, okay? How many books you read? Because we have countable noun, which is book, I'm going to use what? How many. So how many books you read? Very good. I'm asking about the quantity. Here, number 2, how many sisters you have? Because sister is countable, we can count it. Yes, so we are going to use what? How many. How many sisters you have? Number 3, we have what? Eggs. Because eggs, it's what? It's countable. I'm going to use what? To use how many, okay? To ask about the quantity. How many eggs you eat? Very good. Let's move to how much. For how much, we use it for uncountable nouns. Here I have 3 other examples. Because water, it's what? It's uncountable. I'm going to use what? To use how much. So how much water you drink? How much? I don't know. Number 3, we have sugar. And sugar is uncountable nouns. We are going to use what? How much. So how much sugar you need, okay, for your coffee. Please. Number 3, we have what? We have feeling. And I've told you that for feelings, they are uncountable nouns. So I'm going to use what? To use how much. How much feeling you have to someone. Good. Very good. So I'd like you to do an activity. I'll send it to you to have an idea if you understand how to use